Finally, my collection, A Guide for Grand Jurymen divided into two books, is complete. The first book, which talks about how one can identify a witch, how to go about finding them, and how to accuse them, was published 2 years ago. And now, I've finally completed the collection. This new book talks about how to punish any witches if one were to find any. Wait a minute. You have no idea what's going on, do you? Well, we can fix that. Here, come with me to my study, and I'll explain everything to you. Okay, so that man was Richard Bernard. He's some sort of English Puritan writer based out of England. He wrote a collection called A Guide for Grand Jurymen. As you've heard, the collection talks about finding, accusing, and punishing witches literally anywhere. The first book, which was published in 1627, came out 1 year before the Massachusetts Bay Colony was founded. Believe it or not, this is actually one of the causes of the Salem witch trials, which happened a whole 63 years later, in 1692. The Salem witch trials were a series of accusations of witchcraft and 20 executions for witchcraft, all in a time span of 1 year. Can you believe that? However, there are many other causes for the trials besides this one book, and that is what I plan to explain today, along with one long-lasting effect of the trial. Anyways, let's get on to the second main point, which is the accusation of the woman Tituba.
Hey Abigail, let's predict our future by playing the egg game. Okay, you go first. Abigail, look!
What's up, girls?
It was you, wasn't it?
Huh?
You hexed me, didn't you? I was telling my fortune using these eggs and I saw a coffin.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I can bake a witch cake which you can eat to reveal the names of the witch who did this to you. Here you go, girls.
Girls, I'm home. What the Whoa, that was kind of a close one. Anyways, that was the second cause. After Samuel Parris, the guy you just saw, caught Tituba feeding Elizabeth Parris and Abigail Williams the witch cake, he ended up beating Tituba into confession. She didn't even get executed though. She was held in prison until she got sold off to some unnamed dude. Okay, let's get on to the major fact of the Salem witch trials: the impact of the American legal system. Court in session. Defendant, where's your attorney? I don't have one. I can't afford. Don't worry, we'll give you one. Thanks to the Salem witch trials, you have the right to an attorney. But don't you think I'm guilty? I mean, the evidence is pretty surmounting. Nonsense. Also, thanks to Salem witch trials, you're innocent until proven guilty, and nothing has been proven yet.
Objection!
You can't object that. Also, defendant, was that a confession? I plead the fifth? As you can see, they're both causes and effects for the Salem witch trials. And with this last point, you are able to see the major effect of the Salem witch trials being the improvement of the American legal system through the right of an attorney and the premise of innocent until proven guilty. Unfortunately for our friend, he asked a question which made it quite obvious that he was guilty, so he may or may not have ruined his chances of escaping punishment. Anyways, next time on Research Paper Video Report on the Salem witch trials, find out whether or not the defendant gets off easy or if they get prison time.